Well, how about the guys are just shitty nowadays? How about that?
You can't make this shit up, people. Welcome to World Star.
No. How about we get down to the real issue?
No. The real issue is women like you. Accountability is kryptonite, and you think you're being cute and funny, and you're really just making a fool of yourself. And I'm letting you do it
No,
because
I'm
this is a
admitting to
valuable
you.
lesson.
Okay, no,
No.
I'm
You
admitting.
keep talking about guys are shitty. How would you know? You've been fasting and celibate. How would you know anyway? You were the guy for 4 years and presumably not dating or screwing anybody else, right?
Right.
So how would you know what guys are like out here from a personal standpoint? How would you know?
Hey, YouTube fam, what is up? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. It is your boy, Richie Rich. If you didn't know, now you definitely know. Today, we're bringing yet another video in our Godfather series. And this one is about another arrogant, conceited woman who swears up and down that men ain't shit and she deserves the best of the best. But before we get into the video, you know what it is. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification button so you get our next video when it pops off. Forget talking shit. Let's just get right to it. Ting, kick the music, and let's go. Rolling by trike. Here we go.
How old are you?
I'm 26
All
from
right.
Hollywood, born in Hollywood and raised in North Hollywood.
Okay. What are we talking about? I asked about if you're not a productive or competitive, thus successful man, why should a woman care about what you think?
Right. Let's talk about that.
Do you have a man?
No.
Okay.
I haven't been in a normal functional relationship since 2017.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's nothing wrong with me.
Of course there is.
I mean, well, yeah, but I admit my faults and things like that. But I was like in the midst of pursuing my career, and he
What
just
career is
didn't.
that?
Well, back then at the time, it was modeling, being featured in like music videos and things like that. But he was looking at it as like an aspect of like, I'm dealing with these people when I wasn't in actuality. I
What
would
do you
have
mean
that
dealing
like.
with? What does that mean?
Like he would accuse me of just sleeping around with people in
How long were you
general.
guys together?
4 years.
So what's wrong with you? You put up with, you're a model who says her boyfriend has a problem with you going to work.
I mean, his own insecurities, I guess.
But what's wrong with you to why you stay for 4 years?
Well, just from like his past, and I kind of understood why he would be feeling like that. So I kind of just, I like took his mind state of it, and then just ignored how I was.
I'm always asked this question. Because he had a rough time of it, you had to stay in a situation for 4 years, and there's nothing wrong with you.
I love hard.
You love stupid.
I mean, stupid in love, like Beyonce said, right? Crazy in love, stupid.
No, Beyonce is smart like a fox. She was with Jay-Z for 7 years. She decided to do what she needed to do.
I was staying with him. He had a nice big house.
He still got that house too, don't he?
Yeah.
And you got bad cell service.
No, I was going up some hills.
My point is, you ladies often want to come in and talk about the problems with the men when the problem you guys have with men is in the mirror.
But how is it my fault that I'm going out to work and I'm allowing you to come on set with me and we go back home?
How is it your fault you decide to stay with a man who has a problem with your job for 4 years?
Crickets.
Well, he didn't understand back then, but he.
How is it a problem that you stayed for 4 years?
You don't stay in a relationship for 4 years if you ain't getting nothing out of it. You getting something out of it. She just don't want to say because she know what it'll make her sound like.
Yeah, I did. But isn't that like a marriage? right?
Really? What part of the house do you own?
I'm just saying. I mean, what are you
No,
gonna
it's
want to give?
not. No,
It's
no.
not. It's not leading up towards a marriage.
It led up to exactly what it is. Nothing.
Well, yeah, because I chose for it to be nothing.
Okay. See, what I'm talking to is another woman who refuses to look and take accountability for your own mindset about relationships.
I think
you
I'm
spent
too
4 years.
submissive.
Have you had any therapy?
I don't really need. You know what? No, I haven't had therapy. You think I need therapy?
Do you think it makes sense to stay with somebody for 4 years who doesn't like your job? And then blame it on Beyonce being crazy in love?
Well, because I mean, I understood, that he didn't probably understand my job, and so I was trying to
He
give
didn't
him time.
understand your job. He didn't understand that a model gets paid for her appearance. A
No,
5-year-old understands that.
he was looking at it from a standpoint of
How old
men
is this man?
being around.
How many years older was he than you?
He's 2 years younger.
2 years younger.
Yeah.
24.
Yes.
And he has a big old house.
Yeah, because he's silver spoon fed. His
Hmm.
family owns properties, and.
Sound like you up, didn't you? Maybe you should have stayed.
So, do you want to be married one day?
Yeah, I do.
You
That's
want
what I. You
children?
know what? I'm gonna tell
Hold
you
on,
something,
hold on,
Kevin.
hold on, hold on. Let me do this. You want children?
I do. I don't
All
have.
right.
I have none.
And you're 26.
Yeah,
How many children would you like to have?
as many as I can.
How many children would you like to have?
As many as I can.
How many children would you like to have?
5, 4, 4 or 5.
So that means 4 or 5 children. That means you're going to have a man that makes enough money to provide for those.
Right.
All right. And how was the previous relationship you had and your current state going to set you up to be your wife to a man like that in the future?
Well, I've been fasting and I've been celibate all this year.
So
Don't be laughing at me because you think it's funny.
I'm asking you about a man, and you said I've been fasting.
And I've been celibate, Kevin.
But when I asked you about therapy, I don't need it.
My therapy has been with fasting and with prayers. I don't know. I mean,
you can't make this shit up.
You don't. I think it's. I mean, I've made a drastic turnaround, Kevin. I was wild as fuck.
You can't make this shit up, people. Y'all have heard this. You think that a man who makes enough money to be able to support a wife and a family of 4 or 5 children should accept a woman who dealt with a man who was 2 years younger than her, silver spoon fed, because he was insecure about her job as a model. She's done no psychological self-improvement or therapy or anything like that. You just namaste, modeled, and you just not meditated and fasted and been celibate. And you think that's an adequate prize for a man who has those kind of resources. Why are you dating an insecure 24-year-old?
Well, it wasn't always like that in the beginning.
I'll stick with it. And it keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Instead of saying, you know what, I attracted somebody as broken as and jacked up as I am.
I feel like I've been taking the necessary steps though to better myself.
And I'm just trying to understand why you're that arrogant. You sit back, I don't need any help. Okay.
No, I didn't say that, Kevin.
Well, I don't think I need any therapy. I don't think I need any. Why?
Because she got the DIY fix yourself kit.
I thought that you're able to find that happy place anywhere. It doesn't have to be talking to someone in the office, I thought.
I don't care about finding a damn happy place. I care about you making better decisions.
Well, how about the guys are just shitty nowadays? How about that?
That's got to be it. It's the dudes. All the dudes is shitty. It couldn't possibly be her. It's just bad quality dudes.
That.
You can't make this shit up, people. Welcome to World Star.
No. How about we get down to the real issue?
No. The real issue is women like you. Accountability is kryptonite, and you think you're being cute and funny, and you're really just making a fool of yourself. And I'm letting you do it
No,
because
I'm
this is a
admitting to
valuable
you.
lesson.
Okay, no,
No.
I'm
You keep talking about guys are shitty. How would you know? You've been fasting and celibate. How would you know anyway? You were the guy for 4 years and presumably not dating or screwing anybody else, right?
right.
So how would you know what guys are like out here from a personal standpoint? How would you know?
I mean, after I broke up with him, I
No, I
went to
don't.
clubs. Okay, I'm telling you, I went to clubs, something that I never did when I was in a relationship for the first time. I went to bars. I saw how guys are like a little, I seen it.
A
I mean,
little what?
I
A
don't think
little
I
what?
gotta
A
go.
little what? A little what?
They're like, all right. Like, I mean, they are just, their whole morals is just fucked up.
What do you mean? You went to clubs and a bar to find a husband,
No,
and you want? Whoa!
Let's see. I went to a club and then I went to a bar to find a man who's going to marry me, have 5 children with me, and support us all. And I'm shocked that I couldn't find that in a bar or a club. Okay.
You're gonna judge all men based upon your shitty decisions? You went to clubs and bars looking for what? Diamonds? Huh?
no, I went because it was just things that I never did before and I wanted to do.
Right, but see how you put the accountability on the men at the clubs and bars who are looking to hook up because of your shitty choices?
Well, I didn't know they were like that.
Well, that's because you lack self-awareness. And this is what we've done in the world. We've allowed women like you to keep pointing at men as the problem when the problem is looking you dead in the face every day. This woman just came in here and said, men are shitty. And you went to bars and clubs.
And you thought you were going to find the best quality men in those places. Really?
Okay. But I feel like, you can meet someone anywhere and then they still be shitty,
See
right?
what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? This is what it is. Still won't sit back and say, I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. Maybe it's on me. We have made it to
It
where
is on me. You're right.
no, it is no. We have made it to where women like you can hold men and just to shit on men's image, say anything about men. And I'm tired of hearing this shit from y'all. You have not put any accountability on your poor choices.
You know what? Okay, I do. I take accountability. I have made bad decisions with choosing men.
I want you to address why men are shitty.
Well, because I feel like you can be completely faithful to a dude. You can show a man that, you're just like, just truly for him and want to plan a family and marriage and show him your devotion and whatever he needs, be his backbone. And it's
What does
like,
that have to do with the rest of men?
I'm not saying it's the rest of men. I'm just saying the
No,
ones.
man. Yes, you are. You said men are shitty today. The problem is too many women think like you. What if we said women like you are shit?
I'm a great woman to a man.
You're doing what you've been doing, fasting
And
and
yeah,
celibate, but
yeah.
you're a great woman to a man based upon what? Where's the outcome to prove that? See, y'all talk this shit.
I just told you,
I'm a
Kevin.
queen. I'm a deep no, but you got no results to prove that.
I told you I'm very submissive. I'm very
That does not make you a
devoted.
great woman.
You don't sound submissive. And you don't sound like a great man to a woman. Where's them receipts?
I'm just saying, I'm not a horrible girl. Like
I didn't say you were a horrible girl, but you said you're a great woman. And it just sounds what are you doing that's so great? That's great means better than most.
Let me think. Okay, well, are we talking like my physical assets? Because I have all that. I don't need to go live with nobody.
See what you need to understand is the problem with so many modern women is you feel like you're better than you are. You lack humility. You've shown that here. You've come in and talk about men based upon your poor choice with one man. Talk about yourself and you pedestalize even you. What makes you a great woman? And you basically say, because I've been abstaining and fasting. That does not make a woman great.
I have my own place. I have my own car.
That makes you an adult.
Ladies, can we just agree to this? I got my own place. I got my own car. I have a job. None of these things are a flex. You're a grown ass woman. You're supposed to be independent. None of these things are a flex. You're supposed to have all of these.
You're an adult.
Okay. I'm not a gold digger.
That makes you normal. See, what you have not said is a woman who's truly a great woman, they're in short supply and they get snapped up quickly. But see, the way you've constructed the world is the problem is outside of you. You don't need any real improvement. You just need to wait, and the world will bring the right man to you. I'm submissive. I'll challenge that. All right, then why ain't it working?
Because I meet up guys, I guess. I don't know.
Because you attract man.
Because I'm super genuine, like everything. And then it's like, I get the short end of the stick, and I don't get that.
Cue the music. This is where we play the sad music or the sob story music.
I'll stick by the dude's side, like I don't.
Cry me a victim river.
Hey, I'm done crying too.
Oh, but guess what? You will have a shorter time frame just because of virtue of being a female. The things you want have a clock on it. So you can be done crying, but unless you plan on buying a dog and dying alone, you better get your attitude in check and get back in the game, because ain't nobody gonna come knock on your door and make you a wife and a mother of 5.
Nobody.
How about that? Just what if everything you are today is not enough? No, don't talk about the men. What if everything you are today is cool, but it's not good enough? Then what?
There's always time for work for improvement, right? I don't mind making myself a B, Kevin.
But none of the things you talked about, no. Again, that's what you already are, and it's not good enough. This is why I've let this go on, because modern women today have been told they have to do nothing except exist, and that's good enough. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. I'm just listening to you, having a conversation with you based upon your life, your outcomes, and you have done one thing. I've meditated, I've fasted, and I've become celibate. That ain't good enough. What you did in your last relationship was a one knucker. That ain't good enough. To get the outcome you say you want, you're not doing anything other than what you're comfortable with. That ain't good enough.
It's that simple. That's what the man is telling you. You ain't enough. You don't have enough. You ain't doing enough to get the kind of man you're talking about getting. Period. You got to level up. How about that?
Right.
You better come up with some answers. If you're trying to have 5 kids and have a mother pay for those 5 kids and you better have some answers and some receipts.
Because if he can provide for you and meet your standards and have 4 or 5 children with you, that means he's an above average man at least. That means he's going to be in demand. You'll be competing with the women around him for him. You think that men are free, that you're the prize, that all you have to do is be cute and fit.
I don't mind putting in my work, Kevin.
But the work you're doing, but that's after you get them. You gotta get them.
Guys like my energy. From what I'm being told.
Okay. Liking your energy for what though? What makes them shitty? Because they want to just hook up, hang out, or they trying to marry you?
I mean, they gotta
That,
like it. Just, I mean, because it ain't no sexual.
You go into a club or to a bar, guys aren't going there to find wives. They're going there to have sex. So they'll like what you got because all it has to do is be just for one night. So you're not going to places where husbands go looking for wives because you're not a wife yet. That's the reality. You're not a wife. And in order to become a wife, it takes work, especially a wife who wants 4 or 5 kids.
Right.
Do you think it takes a work to become a husband that can provide for a wife with 4 or 5 kids? Or does a man just, or does it just happen to a man as he ages?
No, it goes both ways.
You got to become qualified for the position you want. The job title you want, you're unqualified for.
Ouch.
That's not an insult. Men have to see this all the time.
So you're not putting any blame on the men right now, right? Is my understanding.
Ma'am, I'm talking to one woman who's at a 4-year relationship. You're 26. You haven't had a shit ton of men. How can I blame? Why would I talk about what men have done when I'm talking to you about your situation? Why? Because that's what the world has done. They have softened the blow and made you, well, deflect, make it, no, it's about you. And the problem with what I say to women is not enough people tell you guys, you're good, but you're not good enough. I'm a 10, I'm a 10, I'm a 10. That's why so many women think they're 10s a day.
Slay Queen, you go, girl. You're a 10. Yes, you're the best. You're so pretty. We're all 10s. It's never your fault. It's their fault.
Double,
But
triple,
don't a man have to give a woman a valuable reason to be that great woman like we're even talking about?
No.
So a man don't have to give a woman a reason to want to be.
No, are you a Christian?
I mean, I'm going off of your post. Didn't you
No,
say?
don't try to switch up things. I asked you a question. Are you a Christian or not? I'm just asking.
Shouldn't you be that woman from jump? Shouldn't you be that woman from jump so he can see that you're valuable, so that he starts vetting you, so that you become valuable in his eyes? You become the woman that he wants to make 4 babies with or 5 babies with? How do you suddenly see the man and then you start being that woman? It don't work that way.
A man must be qualified to be husband, but woman must already be wife. See, the way you and modern women have been told is a man will get you and marry your potential. You are feminine and submissive and cute right now. Then after a man proves himself worthy and qualified, then you'll start becoming the woman you need to be. But you don't marry a man on his potential. You want him already in process. So
no,
if you want to,
I'm in the situations being a great person.
okay.
Oh my God, I can't make this up, Kevin. I'm really telling you some real shit right now. I really do.
All right. I've spent 30 minutes and you're still going back
we
to.
got to get down to the.
No, we don't have to get down.
The guys are the.
No, we don't have to get down anything.
All
You
right.
got as
The
much
guys are the
because.
leaders, right?
Well, no. That's not how it's gonna work. See, this is what I mean, guys. This is why I tell you, you can't make this shit up. Accountability is like kryptonite.
So there you have it. Look, dudes, we ain't shit. She's the best of the best. She don't need to put in no work. She doesn't need to be feminine. She doesn't need to be feminine friendly until she finds the man, and then she can flip the switch and just turn it on, right? It doesn't work that way. You expect us to come qualified, and we expect the same thing of you. Look, I enjoyed watching this video. I enjoyed making this video and reacting to it. If you like the video, leave your comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. We love reading your comments, so keep them coming. And always remember, if you like this video, we got a few more videos that you'll like as well. This is Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad. It is always my pleasure to bring you guys these videos. Until next time, deuces.